Hey guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Late Tuesday night, this is the final Homebrew Wednesday of 2019 from Matt here at Rec Brewery. Cheers. This is the Wally collaboration, the Strawberry Blonde Ale. I figure I'd give it another try. Haven't drank on this probably in a good week or so here. Still has that, that nice sort of peppery note. You can definitely smell the melons. A little bit of the strawberry, probably more of the melon I think on this one. But let's see. Cheers. Oh yeah, I think this is pretty much it where it's going to be. The strawberries are still there. They're not super strong. The melon is very strong still, but it's all layered on top with a nice peppery taste. I really like that. It's a really neat beer. It is very dry. I think Wally was saying that with his too. I was looking at his video earlier. Just getting over being sick. Everybody, the reason you haven't seen me with videos in the last couple of weeks, I mean, you know, last week and this week both, people have been sick in this house. It's just, and now I came around for round 2, so it's just been a horrible sort of flu season, I guess. My son ended up in the hospital. My 4-year-old, he had 105 fever and a pneumonia, so he's doing much better now. He wasn't in for long, only a few hours, and they broke his fever and gave him a heavy dose of antibiotics. But yeah, it's been a rough sort of Christmas, I guess, for everybody. I mean, everybody made it through Christmas just fine. This all just started up afterwards, so all it really did was keep us from going up to Pennsylvania, up north to visit family. We were going to go up there for the holidays after Christmas, after we did our thing here at home, but it just didn't happen. So I just wanted to put up a quick video for you guys, just like like a 2019 year in review, sort of. Just a couple of highlights on the brewing front. Let's see here. So one of the biggest things, I did a lot more Homebrew Wednesdays this year than I ever have, and I've really had a lot of fun doing it. I see a lot more folks that I think Wally was one that he put out a video every week. Mike Dean put out a video just about every week as well. I think both of them have. I unfortunately slacked a couple of weeks here, but I've been going pretty strong for most of the year, so I'm hoping to continue that going into next year. Entered a bunch of competitions this year. That was a first for me. SJ4 Challenge I've done before. I think this is probably my 3rd or 4th year getting into that. For some reason, I just can't seem to get out of round 1. I thought I had a really damn good beer this time, but for whatever reason, it just didn't fare well past the first round judges. But that's fine. I mean, I did get to do a little bit more involvement this year in the challenge, which I'm very, very grateful for, and I really thank SJ and the administration crew for letting me have a chance to help out more so than just delivering my beers to folks to try and to score others. I also got to be a hub coordinator for one of the rounds, and that was a lot of fun. So I did enjoy that. Hoping to do more things like that in the future. That was pretty cool. I know next year there's a couple of experiments coming up, like a yeast experiment that's coming up for brew tubers. I definitely want to get in on that. I definitely want to get into more competitions, more experiments, more brew tubing, more collaborations, just all kinds of stuff. It's just been it was a whirlwind this year. I got a lot more brewing in this year than I probably ever have in any year. A lot of it, thanks to this system behind me. I mean, I had a lot of fun building this thing over the summer, and I've just been brewing my butt off. I haven't done any brewing probably I think this month I haven't brewed at all yet. December, I think it kind of slacked off a little. Just got real busy getting close to the holidays, and I'm transitioning in work. I'm actually got a new job. Same company, I've been there almost 20 years now, but I decided to try out a new department. I was sought out by a manager in another department. So we can talk more about that later, but I just wanted to, just mention it because it's just another one of those things this month that's been going on, that transition. So I actually started this week in my new position, and we'll see where it goes from there. Hopefully up and up, what else? Oh, I did mention the collaborations briefly. So, hang on, put the beer down here. Switch hands because this hand's getting a little bit tired. Let's see here. So, Yeah, from a collaboration standpoint, I did, I did Wally and me did that strawberry blonde ale. I believe that was October we did that. November, me and Mike Dean did something. The Goze Cuervo. Mike, you should hopefully have your versions of mine here pretty soon, if not already. It just took forever to get through the mail system, I think. Um, let's see here. So I did get Mike's. I haven't tried it yet. It's sitting in the fridge. I wanted it to sit in there for a few days. So I do want to do a nice. Maybe I'll do it next week. I do want to do a nice side by side of his Goze Cuervo and mine, just to kind of compare them and just see the differences. I mean, we did something different than what me and Mike Dean did, or sorry, me and Wally did. Wally and I, we did the same style of beer, but we changed a few ingredients to keep it interesting, because we know that our process is similar, and we knew our equipment was similar. So it would have been kind of, we thought it would be a little bit boring to do the same recipe. So we changed a couple things up just to see the difference. So I'm looking forward to getting Wally's version of the strawberry blonde ale, and seeing what that is like compared to mine, because that would be really interesting to see that side by side. So that's why I'm equally looking forward to seeing what Mike's version of mine, of our collaboration, that Goze Cuervo, is. They're both supposed to be like a margarita style beer. Mine definitely turned into that for sure, and it was pretty cool. So we used the same ingredients, but he has a slightly different process and definitely a different equipment than I do. So it would be interesting to see what that brings to the table. See each other's hands play a part into that recipe. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, this year I also did the first group grain buy. Not the first participating. I participated in a couple of them up north, but when I came down here to the south, I was really surprised that the Charlotte area didn't have anything like that to offer. So I partnered up with a local homebrew store, Anthony over at the Carolina Brew Supply, and we put one together in the fall, and that was a blast. I mean, it was the first time I've ever had to administer and help put one together and coordinate it. That was a lot of fun. We're definitely going to continue doing that, because it definitely brings a nice cost savings to the community. Sorry for the shaky camera. I should have brought my tripod out, but a little late for that now. We're already, almost 8 minutes into this, so we're just going to finish this up. But but anyway, yeah, the group green buy was a lot of fun, so I'm definitely going to do that again. That was, like I said, a good way to do a cost savings for the community, and we had a good turnout, really good turnout. So looking forward to doing that again. See what else I can touch on. I did talk about the competitions, talked about the Sheep War Challenge. Probably missing stuff, but yeah, like I said, building this system was a lot of fun. And yeah, that's pretty much really all I can think of at the moment. Like I said, I'm probably missing some stuff, I'm sure. Oh, how can I forget? I met Larry Lentz. So that was another first for me, was meeting a fellow brew tuber. So Larry was my first brew tuber that I got to meet earlier this year. So that was a lot of fun too. If you want to go back, there's some footage of that in one of my Homebrew Wednesdays. I don't remember which one, but we got together over at Ass Clown Brewing, and that was pretty neat. Neat place. You wouldn't know it's there unless you knew it was there, because it's literally in the middle of like a industrial park. No signs from the road or anything. You wouldn't know it's there. So it was just one of those things that Larry said, "Hey, heard some good things about this place. Maybe we can meet here." And I drove up that way. And yeah, I'm no regrets. I got some swag up there, and they had some really nice things on tap. Brought some beers home for me. In fact, I think I sent a couple out to some brew tubers just to try out. I can't remember if I sent one up to SJ, Mike. Maybe I might have sent him one. I don't remember, but I bought a few extras and sent them around. So anyway, that's it. Rambling on long enough. I'm sure I'm missing stuff. This has been a heck of a year. Looking forward to 2020. Hope to see everyone in the brewing community continuing and with their craft. I enjoy looking at all your videos. I enjoy being a part of this great community. So hope everyone has had a Merry Christmas. I hope everyone has a great and safe 2020 New Year's. It's coming up here in a few hours. So we'll see you guys next year. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. Cheers. Happy New Year's 2020. Take care.